Hello, everyone. It's good to see you. Good morning. This is Jane from Gumnut Early Learning Center. Good morning. Now, remember last week we talked about the park week, yeah? The park. And have you went to the park during the weekend? Well, do you enjoy the sunshine? I believe you do. And have you done some of the art and craft? I hope you share with us. Today, we're going to talk about International Forest Week. So forest, what do you think about forest? The first thing you think is trees, right? A lot of tall trees. And what else do you think of? The animals that live in the forest? Yes, there are lots of different creatures. All the living things, it includes the plant and the animals and the insects, all of them. Now, today I'm going to share with you the story of a nice walk in the jungle. The jungle is like a forest, a lot of tall trees, right? Now, let us start with the story, okay? It says that there is a teacher called Jellybean. Miss Jellybean talked to the class saying, "Line up, please, and listen to me. We are going in the nature walk. Go and look for the nature." Now, everybody lined up. There are 12 of them. It's Tim at the front. Tim, Maria, and Peter, and Jim. And who else? Mei-Ling, Penny, Jake, and Jenny. And then Paul and Tony. Well, Madeline and Kim. Kim is the last one. So they all lined up, listen to the teacher, and walk out of the gate and go into the jungle. Yes. Wow, look what they have in the jungle. Look like a lot of big animals too, like a big wild cat. Miss Jellybean was very, very confident in herself. She said, "Look, children, it is a very safe walk." Well, if there are tigers like that, I don't think it's very safe. But she's full of confidence. She said, "Children, just look here, follow me, and just don't worry about other things." Well, she pointed to the tree and she said, "Look, children, the spider." Yes, sometimes you can walk into a spider web. So Miss Jellybean said, "Look at the spider web. The spider has just snapped a what? Caught a fly." Yeah, the fly flies so quick. They miss the web and it just fly into the web and get caught. And then the spider later on will come and eat the fly. But Miss Jellybean didn't listen to Tim. Tim was trying to point to her. "Look, Miss, look." There is a big boa constrictor, which is a snake, a python, very big one, swallow one of the child. Who is that swallow? Kim got swallowed. Oh, the last one in the line. No, it's not very good, isn't it? Well, and then she's not paying attention to Tim, is she? No, she's just looking at the nature where she can point to the children. Well, she said, "Look, children, look at the beta. Look at the beta. Oh, it's dragged away by the ants. See the ants? The ants, can you see the ants? Yeah, the ant eater also eat the ant. And the ant dragged the beta away because beta is dead and the beta was one of the food for the ants. So they all linked together, isn't it? I eat you and you eat the other one like that." And Miss Jellybean was looking and not concentrating. And then the other girls called Melanie and Paul and Tony were also swallowed by the big snake, the boa constrictor. It's called boa constrictor. This is like a very dangerous forest to me. Now, she continued. She doesn't pay attention to Tim. Yeah, come on. "Miss, look. There's another one being swallowed, Jake and Jenny." No, but she's not paying attention. She said, "Look, children, there's a lizard just snapped up the spider. Wow, spider got eaten and cicada got eaten. cricket got eaten. All of that insect. Well, lizard like insects. Then Tim did not give up. He's looking after his friend. He's trying to get attention from Jellybean. Miss Jellybean, look, what happened now? She didn't pay attention. She's trying to show them, look, there are ants and caterpillars that fall into the picture plant. This is a plant, but this plant actually and so what melted all the insect that fall into the picture. This is like a container full of liquid inside, but the liquid is acidic. And then it can dissolve and make into nutrients for the picture plant. Interesting, huh? Well, it's not very good. You know what? All the children got eaten up. But Tim is the last one left in the line. Oh no, look, all of them inside the tummy of the big boa constrictor. Now, Miss Jellybean said, look at the pond. Well, the piranha. What is a piranha? Do you know? It's the fish that have very strong teeth. And they eat very quick. But they usually piranha, they come in a pack, in a school. A lot of them. So if there are animals in there, the piranha usually will eat them very quick. And only skeleton left. Well, do you dare to put your hand in that water when there is piranha? Good thought. No, we're not going to put our hand in it. I don't want to be bitten by the piranha, yeah? No way. You're smart, children. At the end, Tim was swallowed by the boa constrictor as well. But Miss doesn't even look and turn around and talk to the group. This teacher, what happened to her? She's not paying attention to the children. Well, she's looking at the frog. She said, look at the tree frog on the tree. Ooh, tree frog on the tree. See the tree frog on the tree, they're colorful. And they're very colorful because they are poisonous sometimes. Don't touch them. The colorful is because they are poisonous and they warn all the other creatures, I'm not tasty, don't eat me. And then Miss Jellybean, at last, she turned around and she looked, hey, why are you here? Where are all my students? Where? She had a good idea. She know the big boa constrictor has swallowed all of them. Look at that lumpy constrictor who are inside tummy. All the children, yes. So she's going to do something about it. And then the snake burped. Very full now. Yeah, the tummy is full of the children. Now she goes and give the big boa constrictor a big punch on the tender nose. Ouch! And then she go and hold the tail, shake very hard. All the children fall out. Who? Tim, Maria, Peter, Jim, Maylin, Penny, Jake, Jenny, Paul, Tom, Tony, yeah, Melanie, and Kim. All of them came out. Yes, good. The snake hasn't digested yet, not yet. And then Miss Jellybean tied the snake around the tree. They will fix it, yeah? See whether you dare to eat my student again. Is that true? Well, it's just a story, but it's interesting. I like that story. And then they say, well, we are all hungry now. Let's get something to eat. There is a big burger bungalow. What's a bungalow? Bungalow is like a house, a big house. And then burger bungalow is they sell burger. So what do you think they would like to eat now? Teacher say, Miss Jellybean say, well, we have a lot of the meat eater like the snake. So we don't want to have meat. So we will go to the herbivore and not a carnivore. Carnivore is meat-eating animal. we go to the restaurant with the herbivore who eat only vegetables or plant or grass, not meat eater. And so they all sit down and enjoy a meal. That's safe, isn't it? But Miss Jellybean say, next time our nature walk, we probably go to the zoo. What a good idea, huh? Because the zoo, they fence up properly, and then there's less danger being eaten by the snake. Now let's talk about the forest. We know that our forests are full of trees, very tall. Some even go up to 15-story high. Well, how do they become so tall? They start from a seed, and the seed was in the soil. How come the seed in the soil? It's because the wind blew and the seed fell down onto the soil, and they grow and grow and grow. It takes many years sometimes. It grows to a big tree. Look at this one. Can you see that? It's a big trunk, and the child is here. Oh, what are these strong things? They are the roots. They are the breathing roots that come down from the branches. Have you seen this in natural park, like natural park in Australia? There are many parks. They are preserved and reserved. Well, one of the very famous one is the Blue Mountain Nature Reserve. So all that area, forest, nobody can enter. And then they preserve all the plant and animals that live in there, the resident. Who are the residents? The animal, like the birds, snakes, monkeys, and all the others. That like koala in Australia, they live there. And the birds, a lot of birds, like what do you think? There's owl, yes. The eagle, yes. And kookaburra, that's right. What else can you think of? The lyrebird, very famous in Australia. They sometimes lie to you. They make sound different, to try to trick you. Yeah. Now this, if you go to the city, if you go to the high park, you probably can see some of the fig tree got this type of root, breathing roots. They support the tree as well. In the forest, there are so many high up, so tall, but the root is not very deep. So the trees got this type of trunk. Can you see this trunk? Yeah, like a blade, they are big. So if you go to the forest, you be careful not trip over by them. It's called buttress root. Yeah, they act like a support for the tall tree. Yeah, you know what? A lot of times, because in the forest is very damp, a lot of the moist in there. The tree, very tall tree, they have creepers, like this type of creepers. They go up to get the sunlight. And also moss, very moss, M-O-S-S. Yeah, the moss. And the snails are there. The snail like to eat moss. They eat the moss. And they eat the fungus. What are the fungus? Have you heard of mushroom? Yeah, mushroom. In the forest, there are a lot of mushroom as well. But some of the mushroom are poisonous. You can't eat them. But the snail, they will eat them. Become one of their food. Yeah. Now, what about in the forest? What happened if a lot of leaves fall down and they die? Who are going to do all that job? Well, I tell you, termites is one of the vacuum cleaner in the forest. They took the leaves, they took the dead things, and they go and go and go to their nest. And the saliva and those things will make a big nest for them. And termite is also one of the food for lizard. See? In our forest, one eat another and the other eat another. They are all linked together. But together, they are in a lot of the trees. So The tree is like a city for all these creatures. What happens if one tree is chopped down? Well, a lot of the creatures will have no food to eat. And that's not very good, isn't it? So we as humans, if we want to chop down trees, we could consider other animals, their survival. We have to think about their ecosystem. Yeah, the ecosystem. Eco is like our environment. The system is like, you know, all linked together. Yeah, this animal linked to another as a food for another. Well, we do not want to damage the forest. That's why Australia has a lot of reserve forests. Some of them you can go in and enjoy, but you keep to your path, not to go astray and then you get lost. At night it's very dark. Only the nocturnes, like owl, they can see at night. Bats, they can see at night. But we can't see at night. We'll be very cold and dangerous. Yeah? Yeah. We want to reserve our forest, and also we want to also look after ourselves, because the forest gives us a lot of, you are right, oxygen. We give them carbon monoxide, or carbon dioxide, you are right. We breathe out carbon dioxide and they give us oxygen. Great, thank you. Now I hope you enjoyed the story and you know how to keep our forest. Yes, good. Now let's have a song now.